Here's a simple and effective pull day routine. I typically start with a pull-up or pull-down variation because I believe it's the most efficient way to train the lats. I focus on keeping a narrow arm path and keeping my arms tucked toward my sides. This helps align the movement primarily with my lats, allowing them to do most of the work. When I use a wider grip on pull-downs, I tend to feel more engagement from the muscles in my upper back. Now, let's move on to an exercise that primarily targets the upper back. When I say upper back, I'm referring to the traps, rhomboids, and rear delts. The chest support allows me to really focus on making my upper back the limiting factor. This exercise also lets me go through full protraction and retraction of my shoulder blades, which is exactly what we want when training these muscles. To get a little more volume on my upper back and lats, I added a second row variation, the bent over dumbbell row. One reason I like using dumbbells is that they allow my arms more freedom of movement compared to that of a barbell. Now I'm going to focus on the lower back. Normally I would do a deadlift variation for this, but since I'm currently doing my deadlifts on leg day, I've replaced them with the hyperextension for my current pull day. The main focus here is on the erectors, so I need to take the hips out of the movement. To do that, I raise the thigh pad above the pelvis, so the only motion happening is from spinal flexion and extension. With my current split, I'm training rear delts in my pull sessions, and this machine is my go-to because it trains the delts through their full range, from lengthened to shortened position. I like throwing in a double drop set on my final set to really get a good burn. Last but not least, a preacher curl to train the biceps. This is a great exercise because it leaves no room for cheating. The reason I'm doing only one bicep exercise is that it's not a priority for me, as I already have good biceps. I'm focusing on building up some of my other lagging body parts. This is why a personalized routine is always best.